On this episode of Grassroots Garage, we pop down to the V-Sport workshop, catch up with a good friend of the show, John Healy, and check out his absolute weapon, World Time Attack Datsun 1600 race car. The last time we caught up with John was on our Datsun Heaven Australia road trip, and he brought along arguably one of the best Datsun 1600 wagons in the world, with a pretty cool Honda K-Swap to boot. And today, it's all about his race car.
Hi, my name's John. This is my Datsun 1600 race car. I've had it for about 7 years now, I think. When I first got it, it was a race car initially. It was built as a approved production car. When I got it, it wasn't running. Basically, it had all the fundamentals there, the engine, gearbox, etc., but needed wiring, seats and ECUs and that type of thing. So basically spent some time cleaning it up and getting it running, and then, over the last few years, just tried to make it a little bit quicker each time. Initially started pretty slowly with just trying to do one thing at a time to see what worked and what didn't. And then from there, we sort of, probably around 21, had a big jump. We changed to AO50 tyre, which was wider and also flares and a bit of aero on it, and that made a big difference to it. And then in 22, put a sequential gearbox in it and dry sump and a few other things, and that was sort of, from there, big jumps in time from where it initially started.
What motor's in it?
So it's got a SR20 turbo engine. Honestly, don't really know the specs of it. It's the engine that I bought the car with. It's only ever had the head off it, and we changed the cams in it, and that's about it really. Runs a Borg Warner FR 7670 turbo, Plasmaman intake manifold and intercooler, M-Tron ECU, and it makes about 350 kilowatts on 25 pound. So the gearbox is a Samsonite 6-speed, which took a little bit of modifying of the tunnel to make it all fit in there, but it's not too bad considering other gearbox options. It's actually the old gearbox that we used to have in our old Time Attack car, so it's sort of been around for a little while, done some miles, but it's still really good and works really well.
You're doing some changes to the rear end at the moment?
Yeah, so basically, I guess we've got big chunks of time, and now it's sort of trying to finesse it and make it a little bit nicer to drive, make it easier for me because I'm a bit of a muppet at it, but it's only because do a lot of Time Attack stuff and trying to run on the tyre that World Time Attack use, which is an AO50. In 15 inch, the widest you can go is 225. So traction is a little bit of a problem for it. So basically, we're doing the Apex rear end in it, which is hopefully going to help geometry wise and make it handle a bit better at both, for traction and, entry and exit corner speed.
Nice. And you raced at Time Attack this year. How'd you go?
Yeah, so 2023 we raced at Time Attack. It's the second year I've done in this car. Basically, there wasn't a huge difference from 2022, but we managed to take off nearly 2 seconds, which probably a lot of that to do was the extra power. So 2022 we had about 300 kilowatts with a smaller turbo and different intake manifold and intercooler. So the new turbo intercooler package sort of help bump up the power and certainly help with the speed wise. Again, being busy and not enough time, we didn't really get any time to test again, so it was really the only track day that we did, or event that we did last year, but pretty happy to get a PP. Yeah, I guess I've always liked cars. Did my time as a mechanic when I straight left school. Did that for about 6 years, and then I started working for the company that I work for now, which is V-Sport. And yeah, look, obviously we're surrounded by motorsport. It's what we do every day. But probably I don't think I did my first track day till I was 25, 26. Did a little bit of kart racing for a couple of years, but otherwise it's just been, club level motorsport and, trying to enjoy it and have fun.
Where do you see yourself going in the future, or where would you like to be? As far as...
I have aspirations to do some door-to-door racing, like New South Wales Sports Sedans or something. I do worry about someone running into the side of it and don't really keen on fixing panel damage, but look, I'd like to at least give it a go, see what it's all about. The only, racing with other people have done is karting, which is, I'm sure, very different. But really just want to try and do some more tracks this year, use it a little bit more, but yeah, just try and, use it. That's the main thing, not hide it in the garage.
Just the usual, like the unlimited budget's always my favourite. Like, unlimited budget, would you start looking at other modifications to the car? Would you change anything?
Yeah, look, I think if the unlimited budget was there and probably times the other one, I'd probably get a fresh shell and just start from scratch. This one's had a pretty hard life. Lots of bog in it, hiding in the back there from when it was previously improved production car. So I think I'd probably start fresh with a new shell and obviously, make it as light as I possibly could.
You've got the Datto, you've got the GR Yaris.
Yep.
Same thing, unlimited budget. What are you buying yourself for a track car?
Look, to be honest, I still remember our old 86 Time Attack car when I had the VK56 in it. I got to do some laps of that at a Christmas party of all things, and some hot laps, and it was amazing. A bit of a bogan and hard. I don't think I'd go past it for something V8, I think. Sequential gearbox and nice and fast.
Love that. Perfect.
Yeah, cool.
Well, that wraps up this episode of GRG. We want to wish John all the best for the 2024 season, and we'll be following it along closely. Go the Datto! Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.